Right. So we're at the Gendan stand.
That's correct, yeah.
And you're going to tell me about this diagnostics tool that's a bargain.
Yes, it is, yeah. It's a great deal. This is the i80 TS. So it's the latest diagnostic tool from Foxwell. It supports over 70 different car brands for diagnostics, service functions, and it also offers TPMS. So it's able to. Sorry. It's just telling you to remove the diagnostic connector from the car.
Right.
So it's got a small. I'll just grab this. This is the vehicle interface connector for it. So it's a nice small diagnostic connector, and you can also use this. You can hold this up against the car tyres and directly read what's coming from the TPMS sensors. And it's got functionality in it to then either clone or create a new TPMS sensor from a car using the Foxwell blanks that we supply. And so if you've got a car, then save having to go to the main dealer to buy a new TPMS sensor, you can just create your own and have blanks ready on the shelf to program your own sensors. This has got.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The other thing big from doing car stuff is the graphing capabilities. Is it good graphing capability, especially like ABS sensors for dropouts?
Yeah, you've got. Unfortunately, I'm not plugged into a vehicle at the moment, but you can actually go into the live data on it, and you can display that as a graph. You can also record the live data on here as well. And there's a whole sort of a number of the functions for actually sort of storing it or viewing the live data, depending on what you're looking at.
Right.
So yeah, there is graphing. You can also buy an add-on for this. There's you can buy an oscilloscope kit add-on. The oscilloscope, from memory, is about £395, including VAT, and that's a 4-channel automotive oscilloscope, which comes with a range of adapters for it as well. And that you just plug into the USB port on here, and it'll be able to then do the full oscilloscope functions on vehicles as well. And there's also an add-on video scope that you can get to go with it as well for borescope.
When it comes to Gendan, the first product I think is VCDS.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we've been working with Rostec since about 2004.
Right.
So we've been selling the VCS interfaces since then, and yeah, we've got a very close relationship with Rostec.
Right. So what's the latest incarnation of Rostec?
The Rostec, they've got the two interfaces which are here. They've got their Hex V2 interface, which is a USB wired interface. That one is almost a direct replacement for the older Hex plus CAN interface, but it is able to cover the later cars.
Right.
The Hex plus CAN could only work up to about 2018 when some newer systems came out that the hardware wasn't capable of supporting.
Right.
But the Hex V2 will work on cars right up to current date. There's the SFD is something which is a security firewall, which Rostec are currently working on at the minute.
Right, that's a big one.
It is, yes. But so Rostec have been working with VW Audi on that, and they've got contracts and deals signed with them. It's just a case of them getting moved from the test servers now across to the live servers to be able to get all that working. But yeah, so we're hoping that shouldn't be far away. So hopefully within the next 6 months or so, there should be some news on that.
So the product will not be redundant. It will
continue. So the newer interfaces and the software will fully support the SFD functionality when it comes out. You won't need any new hardware or anything like that for it.
Right.
It'll just be a case of the software update, and the software, they just need permission to be able to get off to Rostec's get off to VW Audi's main servers to be able to take the code from the car, authenticate it, and get code back to unlock the SFD on the cars.
Right. Because I know some guys who try to even do a service reset.
Yes. Yeah.
It's impossible.
Unfortunately, we are seeing that. I think the SFD started coming out on the VW Golf, I think Golf Mark 8 in about 2018, and it's drifted out to more and more vehicles since, and newer models have come out. So on some of the later cars, maybe some of the 2022s and newer, we are seeing that you need the SFD unlock to be able to do things like the service light resets, the parking caliper windbacks, and some of the other sort of like coding and modification functions on there. But yeah, it's definitely something that's very high priority for Rostec, and they're trying to get that implemented as soon as possible. Yes, and behind the scenes they're doing a lot of work on it, so it should be available soon.
No bother.
And so just to mention, so the other interface is the hex net.
Right.
So this is the slightly more advanced version. They both cover the same range of vehicles, although the HexNet offers Lamborghini coverage.
Right. I don't think I'll need that.
it's great if you're able to get and plug in some of the VW Audi-based Lamborghinis, but the HexNet can be used wirelessly.
Right.
It's got Wi-Fi capabilities of it as well, so you don't need to have that fully cabled into the car. And one of the nice things with that is that you can actually put your workshop Wi-Fi details into the interface. So when you drive a car into the workshop, you just plug that in, and then from any of your PCs on the network, you can then directly access the interface and diagnose it without having to have any cables running to the car. Oh, yeah. So that's proved very popular for a lot of the workshops.
Good. Well, thanks for your time.
No problem at all. Nice speaking to you. Thank you.